fashion. And then last night, it was a walk-off single, but essentially a drop pop-up in shallow right field as the second baseman Christian Knapczyk and the right fielder Ryan Cesarini collided with one another. And the Red Sox will take it, but this has been a very exhilarating
corner, and it's 0-1. 1-2-3 for the Hillcats. Tommy Hawk, Christian Knapczyk, and Jason Churrillo. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball snares the outside corner at 96 on the gun. Quickly 0-2. Juan Valera on the bump for the Red Sox, making his 5th single-A start. Sox wearing the home navy blues tonight with the white pants. The 0-2. Misses just downstairs. 94 with the heat. It's 1-2. Sox have the navy blue caps as well. Lynchburg on the other side of the road. Silver grays. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Gave him the slider at 87, just below the zone. There's one gone here to get us going. It's 6:10 p.m. on a Saturday night in Salem.
Nice start for Juan Valera. Mentioned he's been so stout at the single-A level. And coming off of his lone rough outing of his single-A career, so I'm sure he's antsy to get back on the bump and kind of once again return to form.
First pitch to Christian Knapczyk, and it's a 97-mile-an-hour heater on the outer half for a strike. 0-1. Home plate umpire Frank Jones tonight. Richie Arredondo is out in the field. The 0-1 swung on and drilled on the ground up the middle. Scooped up by Arias. Throw to first in time for out number 2. 6-3 if you're keeping it at home, and there's 2 gone for Jason Churrillo, the 4th best prospect in the Cleveland Guardians organization. Valera so far this year at the single-A level has tossed a 2.03 ERA in 13 1/3 innings, a ratio of 12 strikeouts to 10 walks, but he was exceptional down in the Florida Complex League. You put his numbers all together between single-A and the FCL, it's 15 total appearances, 13 starts, a 1.84 ERA.
Not sure what's going on here. Frank Jones, the home plate umpire, has been pointing down the left field line. Maybe something was outside the dugout that should not have been, but nonetheless, we're set and ready to go now.
Churrillo hitting 270, and the first pitch is a fastball on the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. He has 5 home runs, leads the team with 58 RBI. The 0-1 swung on and chopped up the middle. It's gloved on 2 hops by Arias. Throw on the run to first in time for out number 3. A quick 1-2-3 frame for Juan Valera to get us going on a Saturday night in Salem. We're scoreless going to the bottom of the first after this. Donate plasma and earn good money. Freedom Plasma makes donating plasma safe and easy, and you're helping to save the lives of patients struggling with blood disorders, immune deficiencies, and trauma. While donating, you can catch up on social media with our free Wi-Fi, or watch your favorite TV shows or sporting events on one of our 60-inch flat-screen TVs. Visit Freedom Plasma today to help save lives and earn cash. Visit us at 4150 Melrose Avenue Northwest in Roanoke. Learn more by going to freedomplasma.com or by calling 540-767-0064.
Hey Red Sox fans, it's not too late to get your 2024 season tickets. Don't miss out on any of the Carolina League chaos at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Full season, half season, and quarter season tickets are still available. From strike zone seats, field level, and upper level, we have you covered from every angle of the action. To purchase your 2024 Salem Red Sox season tickets, visit the front office, give us a call, or visit milb.com/Salem/tickets. This is Boston's Tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the first on a Saturday night in Salem. Giovanni Heater joined alongside Carter Hill with you. And the Red Sox ready to go 1-2-3 for the first time tonight. Franklin Arias leads us off. Nazan Zanatello on deck. And Brooks Brandon is in the hole. All set and ready to face off against the Lynchburg starter, Kyle Scott, who's 6-3 on the year with a 3.0 earned run average. He's made 10 starts, now his 11th in 21 total appearances. 79 strikeouts to 25 walks. And the first pitch to Arias. He swings and chops it, left side foul, and it's 0-1. 90 on a fastball that caught the inside corner, and the 227 hitter down 0-1. 2 homers, 15 RBI in a month now for Franklin Arias at the single-A level. And Scott deals the 0-1. Breaking ball, chop foul again left side, this time by just about a half a foot down the line, 0-2.
Kyle Scott, a former 15th round pick at a Lackawanna College just outside of Scranton, PA in 2023. Westminster, Maryland. Ever been to Westminster, Maryland?
I have not. Have you?
No, I haven't.
Arias is the 6th best prospect in the Red Sox organization with the updated MLB pipeline rankings. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He swings and rockets it high towards the gap, right center field. Chasing it down is Churrillo, and he makes the catch head high at the warning track in right center for out number 1. Well, he gave it a ride. Arias is retired, and it brings up the 18th best prospect in the Sox organization, Nizan Zanatello, who's playing second base for just the second time this season, Carter. He did it on the road. It's the first time he's played on the right side of the infield here at home in 2024. First pitch to Nizan. And a fastball clips the outside corner at 92. It's 0-1. Zanatello swinging a cool 167 with 7 homers and 21 RBI. The 0-1. He swings and drills it towards the gap left field. Tommy Hawk ranges back, and he comes back in a step to make the catch hip high for out number 2.
Yeah, he got a nice piece at 93, but Tommy Hawk played it well. Quickly 2 up, 2 down for Scott. And by the way, Brooks Brandon now rocking the new, mentioned it earlier this week, the new number 5 for the Salem Red Sox.
Makes the shift from 3 to 5. First pitch to Brooks. He swings and dribbles it, 0-1.
By the way, Westminster, Maryland is at the very top of the state of Maryland. Kind of a little bit secluded from Baltimore and Hagerstown and closer to D.C. as well.
Okay. No balls and a strike for the 256 hitting Brandon. And this pitch skips in the dirt, evens it up at 1-1. I'll tell you what, Brooks just cannot quite seem to pick his, I guess, assets, extremities. I don't know how to put it, but changes the walk-up music every other week. Now the jersey number, the 1-1. He swings and fists it high into the air. Left field, foul ground. Chasing underneath it, Tommy Hawk, and he makes the catch just a hair over the left field line in foul territory. I'm talking a half a step for out number 3. Well, Brooks gave that one a ride to the sun, and it came back down for the final out. Both teams are sat down 1-2-3, and we roll on to the second scoreless on a Saturday night in Salem.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park. The Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of 2 on a Saturday night here in Salem. We're scoreless through an inning of play. And 4-5-6 due up for the Hillcats. Luis Morejo, Garrett Howe, and Logan Clark. All set and ready to face off against the Red Sox righty Juan Valera, now working into his second frame of work, making his 5th single-A start. He's tossed a 2.03 ERA at the single-A level to this point. Looking to get the strikeout numbers up, keep the walk numbers down after struggling just a little bit last contest with a total ratio 12 strikeouts to 10 walks. And Morejo stands in from the right side. First pitch on the way. of fastball snares the top of the zone at 97, and it's 0-1. Luis Morejo hitting .317 with 3 home runs and 13 RBI. The 0-1. He swings and drills it deep to left field, way over the head of Ayubi, caroming off the bottom of the wall. He hit it so hard he has to stop at first with a leadoff single. And he tattooed that one, Carter.
Well, Luis Morejo continues to stay hot. Yesterday, a pinch hit single in the 9th kind of got the Hillcats rolling in an eventual 3-run frame. And gets to start once again today and rocketed that ball so hard to your plate, in which he could only get a single because he would have been dead to rights at the second base bat.
He hit it 114 off the bat. Here's Garrett Howe, and the first pitch is taken 95 on the fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. And how about this? I mean, we are seeing after Valera sat him down 1-2-3 in the first, he is pounding the zone. Every pitch has been in there. The 0-1 misses outside, and the count now even at a ball and a strike, and that even just a hair outside of the zone at 92. I mean, he's thrown 12 pitches, 10 of them for strikes up to this point.
Which is great because, again, the one issue for Juan Valera so far has been the walks.
1-1. He swings and dribbles it to the left side, scooped up on 3 hops by Arias. Toss to first is there. That's out number 1. The runner moves to second.
Yeah, no real chance for the double play there. Not hit hard enough, and Arias would have had to have sidearmed it across his body to get it to second, and you run the risk of not getting an out. So, nice job by Franklin Arias there, and now there's one down for Valera.
Runner in scoring position for the Hillcats. Here's Logan Clark, the catcher, stands in from the right side. Righty on righty matchup, and the first pitch. He swings and misses through high heat. At 97, it's 0-1.
And again, the walks have been the issue for Valera. So to pound the strike zone and to get ahead has been nice early on.
No balls and a strike for Logan Clark. .317 hitter himself, and he dribbles this one foul to the backstop. Quickly ahead is Valera, 0-2. Logan Clark had quite the outing a couple of nights back, Carter. He hit in the 6th hole. He was catching behind the dish. Aboard all 4 times that he stepped up to the plate. A hit by pitch and 3 singles. Add an RBI on top of it. Runner off for second, 0-2 to Clark. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Gave him the slider upstairs at the top of the zone. Clark chased at it. Second strikeout for Valera. 2 gone in the second.
And that's big time right there. I mean, you get ahead 0-2, and that may be it for Juan Valera. No, check that. Here comes a trainer. And Liam Carroll may have saw something on that pitch right there. But Liam Carroll immediately came out of the dugout. And they're going to have a conversation with Valera.
They wasted no time. Did you see something, Carter? I did not.
I didn't see any. The first thing I saw was Liam Carroll come out of the dugout. Let's see if we see anything here.
Oh.
Okay, I see. Yeah, he kind of went down to a knee. Guess they're going to make sure he didn't tweak anything.
Well, and you know, he got him to chase at it, but kind of a bizarre spot for that pitch in particular. It didn't have quite the same velocity that he had on the pitches prior. That breaking ball didn't have a ton of break, and it didn't really fit into his repertoire. Typically a slider fastball combo. And the slowest pitch we had seen up to that point was 87 miles an hour. That one was 85. Well, they're going to keep him in the ball game, and everything seems to be A-okay. Maybe more than anything, he was grimacing at the fact that it just kind of got away from him a little bit.
I wonder if he just kind of slipped on his front foot, too, when he tried to land. Just looking at the replay as well. But glad to see Juan Valera remain in the contest, and now 2 down.
Here's Juan Benjamin from the left side, and the first pitch. He swings and misses. 90 on the changeup, over the heart of the plate. It's 0-1. Luis Morejo stands off of second. He led off the second inning with a base hit. Ground out moved him over into scoring position. There's 2 gone here for the Hillcats in the top of 2. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 97 on that fastball down and in. And Benjamin's going to call time here. And Valera continuing to just work ahead. He's hurled 18 pitches, 16 strikes. Long look in for Valera, 10 seconds to throw. Gathers at the belt, glances behind his right shoulder to second. And offers 0-2. Breaking ball down and away. A waste pitch, it's 1-2.
On Benjamin, somebody at the bottom of this Hillcats order, to your point, is very capable in this Hillcats spot. I mean, had a big-time single yesterday in the 6th.
1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Gave him the breaking ball that time on the inner half. It's number 3 for Valera, and he sits him down in 4. Still scoreless. Runner stranded on second as we go to the bottom of 2 on a Saturday night in Salem.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today. Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
We got ourselves a good one early on a Saturday night here in Salem. Bottom of the 2nd on tap for you. And Red Sox starter Juan Valera is dialed in early. Faced the minimum in the first, sat him down in 4 in the 2nd, and left the go-ahead run on second base with back-to-back strikeouts to end the frame. He's got 3 already tonight. 4-5 due up for the Sox. Nelly Taylor Jr., Marvin Alcantara, and then batting 6 will be the right fielder, Nathaniel U10. All set and ready to face off against Kyle Scott now in his 2nd inning of work for the Hillcats. He's 6-3 on the year. He's surrendered 7 home runs, but a nice-looking ratio, 79 strikeouts to 25 walks this season. Nelly Taylor Jr. stands in from the left side. Righty on lefty matchup. Beautiful night here at the ballpark with a great crowd on hand in the first pitch. It's a breaking ball high and away, taken, and it's 1-0. Nelly's swinging at .229, 6 homers, 45 RBI on the season, in the 1-0. He swings and drills it deep down the right field line, and it's foul by just about 4 feet. And Nelly evens it up at 1-1. Got a good piece. Hit it 89 off the bat and launched it down the right field line. Just couldn't quite keep it inside the field of play.
Nelly Taylor Jr. with a day off yesterday in that victory over the Hillcats. Actually, after the walk-off, ran down the right field line and retrieved the baseball to give off to Nazan Zinatello.
Ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball falls in there. What a pitch at 74. And it's 1-2.
But he likes that right field line.
He's liked the long ball this week, too. 2 home runs in back-to-back nights to start the series. 1-2. And a breaking ball skips in the dirt. Caroms off of Clark behind the dish. Evens it up 2-2.
Wow, that most recent one, too, was just a bullet down the right field line. About 15 feet to the left of the foul pole.
They've come in timely spots as well. The 2-2. Breaking ball outside at 73. It's full at 3-2. Well, you see Scott mixing it up pretty well here. Can really blow you away at 94 and then slow it way down. The payoff pitch. This is rocketed high into the air towards the gap left center field. Underneath it, Tommy Hawk, the left fielder, and he makes the catch for out number 1.
4 flyouts so far in this game. 4 hitters, 4 flyouts. 3 to Tommy Hawk and 1 to Jason Cherry out there in straightaway center field.
We'll see if Marvin Alcantara can find the outfield grass for the Sox. He's got 2 home runs on the season for 40 RBI, hitting .245. Staying again now from the right side, a righty-on-righty matchup, and the first pitch is on the way. Breaking ball curls just inside, misses the zone. It's 1-0. Well, Marv's had a nice series. He really has. Last night, 2 for 5. Came around to score. Here's the 1-0. And a breaking ball misses downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. The night before, he did go 0 for 4 to be exact. Was off the night before that, but had another 2-hit campaign in the 8-7 Sox win on Tuesday. And the 2-0's in there in her half for a strike. It's 2-1. So he's already got 4 hits so far this series. Has worked a pair of walks. Has 3 RBI. A solid week for 6 in blue. Here's the 2-1. Fastball hammered left side right into the glove of the shortstop Howe for out number 2. I mean, he cranked it 100 off the bat right to a defender. 2 away.
Well, Marvin Alcantara, you were talking about what he's done offensively, but defensively too. Just his second start at third, and yesterday in his first ever start, he was flawless down there at the hot corner. Made a couple nice plays charging in. So it's been a nice series overall for Alcantara.
Here's the first pitch to Nathaniel Utet, and a breaking ball misses outside. The count now 1-0. Well, in a lot of ways, Nathaniel Utet was a hero last night for the Red Sox. Of course, Nazan Zanatello with the walk-off. The 1-0. Breaking ball clips the outside corner on its way out. It's 1-1. Because Utet ended up jolting the Red Sox in front by 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Had a massive bases-clearing double. Here's the 1-1. Swings and misses through a breaking ball, 1-2. That plated 3, and it put the Red Sox in front 8-5. Lynchburg ended up finding the equalizer in the 9th. That's a whole nother story. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball lifted into the air, left field. Tommy Hawk ranges 3 steps back, jolts in, and makes a head-high snag for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down again for Kyle Scott, all induced by the ball being lifted up into the air. A line out and a pair of flyouts, and 3 flyouts in the first. We go to the third, still scoreless on a Saturday night here in Salem.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem. Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
We got him a pitcher's duel early on a Saturday night here in Salem. We go to the top of the third, still scoreless between the Lynchburg Hillcats and the Salem Sox. Just 1 hit combined between the 2 teams. It was Luis Morejo leading off the second with a knock. He was then stranded in scoring position at second after Logan Clark and Juan Benjamin were strikeout victim number 2 and 3 of Red Sox starter Juan Valera, and that retired the side. So it goes 8-9-1 in the order for the Hillcats. Manuel Mejias, the designated hitter, Fran Aldui at second, and Tommy Hawk back up to the top of the order. Mejias stands in from the left side, righty on lefty in the first pitch. It's a fastball lifted back over the net into the seats, and a lively crowd it is here tonight, 0-1. Jam-packed on a Saturday here in Salem. It's Military Appreciation Night. 0-1 to Mejias. He swings and dribbles it right side. 2 hops into the mitt of Feliz. He underhands, kind of whips it off to a covering Valera for out number 1. That's a heads-up play because I think if he just lobs it, it might not have gotten there in time, and he's got a sidearm backhand whips it off to Valera, who catches it at the hip and plants his right foot on first.
And a nice play by Juan Valera, too, on the other side to race over there and to react to kind of that sidearm toss from underneath, and kind of stumbled on the top of the bag, but still able to plant his foot on top for the out.
Here's Fran Dewey, swings and misses through a first pitch changeup inside, 0-1. Well, you know you're throwing at a different level at single A when your changeup's topping out at around 90, 91, and your fastball's at 97, the 0-1. Fastball misses outside, and the count evens up at a ball at a strike. That has been a big reason as to why Valera has been so efficient early on tonight. The 1-1, fastball swing and a miss. Gave it to him at 94 that time, and it's 1-2. 24 pitches, 21 strikes. Juan Valera dealing early for the Sox. Dewey calls time, and the 9-hole hitting second baseman ready to stand back in from the left side.
To that point, I don't know if Valera has gone into a 2-ball count at all.
He deals 1-2. Swings and rolls it, left side, charging ahead Alcantara. Gloves, fire to first in time, out number 2. I mean, soft contact all the way around. And Alcantara, in just his second start in the hot corner, was up to the task again.
Yeah, just a nubber that he charged in like yesterday and was able to get it over there no problem. Gives the Sox another option and another thing in Marvin Alcantara's repertoire.
Top of the order, Tommy Hawk. He swings and misses. That time fed a changeup down it in, and it's 0-1. Hawk 0 for 2 tonight. He struck out to lead off the ball game. He's been a contributor all week, though. Went 2 for 3 with a walk last night with an RBI in the 9th. 0-1. Spiked in the dirt, and the count evens up at 1-1. On top of it, Tommy Hawk, a couple of nights back, started the ball game as hot as you can. A double on the first pitch down the left field line, and then a triple in the next at-bat in the third. Ended up 2 for 4 with the walk. The 1-1, fastball outside, 2-1.
Yeah, that is this is the first AB right now in which Juan Valera has reached a 2-ball count.
That's something. That is something right there. He kicks and deals, 2-1. Fastball high and in at 95, and it's 3-1.
And Tommy Hawk, who currently has a 19-game on-base streak. Somebody trying to extend that right here in the leadoff spot for the Lynchburg Hillcats.
The righty deals, 3-1. Breaking ball misses upstairs. It's ball 4 on 5 pitches. And Hawk extends it to 20 games on base. He takes first with 2 gone here in the top of the third. We're still scoreless on a Saturday night in Salem. Lynchburg now with just their second base runner. And it brings up the third baseman, Christian Knapczyk. Again, he played second base last night, had the blunder in the field. Allowed Nazan Zanatello's base hit to fall to walk off the ball game. And a pick off over to first. As Hawk jogs back to the bag, unscathed. And Knapczyk still awaits the first pitch. Righty on lefty once more. Valera deals, first offering. Swung on and lifted back to the net. 0-1. Slight breeze gusting out back into the field towards right field. See if that plays an impact at all tonight. And the 0-1. Breaking ball misses outside, and the count evens up 1-1. Knapczyk grounded out to the left side of the infield. Arias was ready for it. That was in his first at-bat tonight. He's 0 for 1. Pickoff over to first. Head first plunge for Hawk, and he gets his right hand back to the bag in time. Still 1-1. Christian hitting .258, 2 homers, 39 ribbies. And the righty brings home the 1-1. Runner goes, swung on and tipped foul. And we'll do it, 1-2. So Tommy Hawk has to retreat back to first. They give away the hit and run. Christian Knapczyk has been so solid all week as well. Take you back to last night in the 9-8 Red Sox win. Knapczyk, a base hit, RBI single, a triple, and a home run. Solo blast to lead off in the 4th over the right field fence. What a night. The 1-2, runner goes again. Swung on and tipped back to the backstop again. Carbon copy. We'll do it all over again.
Yeah, double shy of the cycle for Christian Knapczyk yesterday, and that's why it's unfortunate that he was involved on that final play, because offensively, I mean, he was the spark for the Lynchburg Hillcats. Trying to continue some of that momentum here this evening.
Knapczyk ended up with an RBI, a stolen base, and again the homer and the triple. Runner off of first, 2 gone, top of the third. Scoreless ball game here in Salem. Valera ready from the belt. The 1-2, runner goes again. Here's a knifer up the middle, past the diving glove of Arias. Now Tommy Hawk rolls around a third. Runners on the corners, 2 gone, top of 3.
Well, and actually, with Tommy Hawk in motion, that gave Arias a chance because he was covering the second base back. If he's back there at second, or at short rather, that ball is going to sneak through with ease. But still a tough play as it was missiled off the bat at 97 on the ground. And now the first real time that either team has threatened in this contest here in the third.
Just the second hit of the night for each team. Lynchburg has both of them. Here's Jason Churio from the left side. And a pick off to first. That first slide for Knapczyk. He's back in there untouched. Churio so far tonight, he grounded out 6-3 as well. Hitting .269, 5 homers, 58 ribbies, looking for 59. First pitch. This is inside, 96 with the heat, 1-0. Well, all of a sudden, Carter, just all of a sudden, Valera not having quite the same location, and his tempo has slowed down significantly.
Sure.
He deals 1-0. Breaking ball falls in there for a strike. 86 top of the zone, 1-1.
Well, and both base runners have reached with 2 outs here in the third. So you feel like you're about to cruise through another frame. And then you have the walk, and now the single. And now the Hillcats have a little bit of life as Brooks calls time from behind the dish.
I mean, he was throwing with 10 seconds left in the pitch clock previously. We'll see where he goes here. Runners on the corners. He deals 1-1. Misses outside with a 93-mile-an-hour fastball, 2-1. Now pitching closer to the 7-second range. Slight difference, but it does feel like he's less on top of you, if you will.
Oh, and now you're facing the middle of the order, too. Going through the windup as well.
Second time through.
Or check that through the stretch.
2-1. Misses inside with the 96-mile-an-hour fastball, 3-1.
And Brooks Brandon saying, calm down, relax, deep breath. To your point, he was so stout through the first time through the order. And now is when the Hillcats have started to work him a little bit at the plate.
3-1. Misses down and away, and it walks him full. So a walk, a base hit, and another base on balls loads the bases for the Hillcats here in the top of the third inning. In a time in which it felt like the Sox were just cruising on to the home half.
Kind of had that feel. And now you give way to Luis Morejo, who has singled today and yesterday in a pinch hit opportunity. Had a single in the ninth. And then also had a triple on Thursday. Going further back on Tuesday at 2 hits. And is hitting just south of 330. So this is not exactly who you want to see if you're the Salem Red Sox, as there's a quick meeting on the bump.
What's the discussion here, Carter?
Out of way. You're an out of way if you're Juan Valera. And this is an opportunity now. You had 2 outs, nobody on, 2 walks and a single. The walks again have hurt Juan Valera a little bit, and he's been working from behind. But just a reminder that you're 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning and keeping this ball game scoreless.
Well, it sets it up for Luis Morejo. He's one of 2 Hillcats with a base hit today. Singled the lead off the second and was stranded at second base. Morejo, a .328 hitter. 13 RBI, looking for 14, 15, maybe even 16. From the right side, righty on righty. Still scoreless, top of 3, 2 gone, bases loaded for the Hillcats. In the first pitch, he swings and misses through a breaking ball, 0-1. Valera trying to get out of the jam. Every base runner has come with 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd. 2 walks and a hit. There's the 0-1. Misses downstairs with the breaking ball, 1-1.
At the same time, too, you got to find your way out of this inning because you did have 2 outs with nobody on. Like, this would be, if you're the Hillcats, this would be stealing a couple runs right here. And again, Morejo is somebody that can absolutely capitalize.
1-1. He swings and lifts it up off the hands, behind home plate, into the spectators, off the press box to our right, 1-2. Valera has now thrown 43 pitches, 30 of them for strikes, and is a strike away from getting out of the jam here in the 3rd. From the stretch, wearing the long sleeve red shirt, he offers 1-2. Lifted up into the air, popped up, right side of the infield. Underneath it, Albert Feliz, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Juan Valera works in and right back out of the 2-out jam and keeps the Hillcats off the board. We're scoreless going to the bottom of the 3rd on a Saturday night in Salem.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to milbstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today. Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Bottom of the 3rd on a Saturday night here in Salem. It's Military Appreciation Night. Take a look behind home plate. What a fantastic job our field crew has done with a beautiful Military Appreciation Salem Red Sox logo. It's the state of Virginia outlined in gold with the golden Salem S and the camouflage red, white, and blue. What a look it really is. Will Cole, our director of field operations, and his entire crew do a tremendous job, and they've made this ballpark look spectacular for Military Appreciation Night tonight. 7-8-9 due up for the Sox. Kareem Ayubi, Albert Feliz, and Daniel McCalvity all set to dig in. Ayubi from the left side. He was the hero a couple of nights back with the walk-off for the Red Sox. Had a base hit over the head of the center fielder, Tommy Hawk. It dropped in the left center gap, and the Sox won it. And the first pitch. A breaking ball, misses inside, 1-0.
And that was one of those there where you're thankful that the outfield is playing in, because if they're playing normal depth, it's probably caught. But he'll take it because
1-0. Swing and a tipper. This deflects off the mask of Clark, the catcher. He'll take his time, 1-1.
rather than a walk-off sac fly, it's a walk-off single. And if Hawk is playing, I mean, you can't play normal distance there because any ball out there in straightaway center is going to score the run anyways. Ooh. Hit off the glove and the chest protector. And the mask as well. Hit 3 different things off of Logan Clark.
The 1-1. Breaking ball down it in, 2-1. Ayubi up for the first time tonight. The Sox have been sat down. 6 up, 6 down so far this evening. They've yet to tally a base runner, though 2-1. Fastball misses high and away, 3-1. Much in part to Kyle Scott. He's been tremendous thus far in his start. Inducing soft contact, 3 flyouts in both the first and the second. Breaking ball down and away. And it's called a strike. Late strike call by Frank Jones. Ayubi had already tossed his bat for ball 4, and it's full.
That's the correct call, though, from Frank Jones, looking at our friend Trackman, as we were talking about last night.
I love Trackman. Great friend of ours. Good guy. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. 92 on the fastball, dotted in. 1 away.
To your point, though, Kyle Scott has been tremendous. 7 up, 7 down. And nothing hit hard. That's the first strikeout for him. He did have the line drive off Marvin Alcantara's bat that I should say was hit hard, that was caught it short. But everything else, weak fly balls to Tommy Hawk and Luis Morejo as well.
Here's Albert Feliz, righty on righty, first pitch. And Big Al eyes up a breaking ball down and away, 1-0.
Big Al was a part of 2 crazy plays last night in the ninth. Obviously, that double play where a run scored down the first base line.
1-0. Swings and tips it foul, 1-1.
The other one we kind of forget about in that crazy finish yesterday is the single that made it 8-7 was a line drive that hit off of Albert Feliz's shin and kicked all the way to short.
That's right. Ball and a strike, 1 gone, nobody on the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with a breaking ball, 1-2. Feliz went 0 for 4. Fly out, 2 strikeouts, ground out. He did walk and came around to score in the second. 1-2. Pitch misses, just down and away on a breaking ball. Evens it up 2-2. And I will say,
our friend Trackman was a true friend right there.
Big Al. Big Al got a little bit of an extra life here. Can he take advantage? 2-2. And he's rung up with a breaking ball at the top of the zone. Strike 3. Back-to-back Ks out of Kyle Scott. And it's now 8 up, 8 down.
And for the second time this week, Daniel McKelvey DHs. Trying to get his bat in the lineup once again. It's tough when you have Brooks Brennan and Andrew Musett that are fighting for ABs and are in the lineup every day, really, I should say. So you have McKelvey trying to work your way in there.
Here's the first pitch. Daniel takes a fastball high and in, misses the zone, 1-0.
He hit a ball the other day, last night, off the very, very top of the wall.
1-0. Swings and dribbles it foul, right side, 1-1.
Out in left center.
Just barely.
Like, as close, exactly, as close as you can get.
He hit it close to 108 off the bat. Ball and a strike for McKelvey. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball lifted the opposite way into the seats, 1-2.
This place is packed tonight.
It really is.
Great crowd last night. Tonight, maybe, dare I say, a tick bit better.
This might be the best.
Comparable.
One of the best Saturday crowds we've had. Typically Friday's the big one. Saturdays are always great.
Yeah.
1-2. He swings and rips it down the left field line, foul. About 4 feet away.
Not a cloud in the sky as well.
It's been like
really
that all
no
week.
wind. A little bit, but nothing crazy.
We literally had 1 game get canceled this year. That's crazy.
Oh, we still got a week left. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Knock on that wood at home. But yes, it's been ridiculous.
1-2 to McKelvey. He swings and rolls it slowly left side. Scooped up by Howe. Throw to first is off the mark. Benjamin couldn't pick it. It was short. It one-hopped off his mitt on a long lean, and McKelvey is aboard with an error.
Well,
E6 in my thoughts.
Yes, I believe that's going to be what the call is. And there it is, yep.
Should have been routine. The throw was just way short.
A6 on Garrett Howe.
First Red Sox base runner tonight. Top of the order, Franklin Arias. Got a breaking ball runs high, 1-0. Well, really, Kyle Scott is still unblemished, and if the run were to score, it'd be unearned as well. He takes a long look in, ganders behind his left shoulder to first, and deals 1-0. Fastball hammered in the air, down the right field line, tailing towards the pole, and it's fouled off the wall in right by about 15 feet.
Well, we mentioned it last night. There's only been 2 opposite field home runs hit in Salem this year.
He's had one of them.
Franklin Arias was one of them. Do you remember the second?
I believe Elijah Green.
Elijah Green.
From the Nationals.
Still with the Fred Nats. 1 to straightaway center this year, but I'm forgetting who that was. But we were talking about it last night with Kayla up here. It was all the way back in April. Yassin Garcia hit one over the row furniture sign in left center, giving somebody a free chair here in Salem. Only time that's happened all year long. Now in Double-A.
Ball and a strike for Arias, the pitch. Misses down and in at the ankles. 79 on a curveball, 2-1. Runner off of first is Daniel McAlvany after the E6 allowed him to get aboard with 2 gone. Sox still without a hit. 2 balls and a strike for Arias. Scott brings it home. He swings and drills it. Foul into the seats. Right side. 2-2. You always get a little extra nervous when the place is packed.
Oh, yeah. Seen a couple balls fall in there to everybody's surprise,
Sure.
which you never want to see.
2 balls, 2 strikes for Franklin Arias. Here's the pitch. Runner goes from first. And he's rung up. Breaking ball on the outside corner for a strike. And how about that? In a way, Kyle Scott strikes out the side. He has 3 strikeouts in the frame. The lone base runner was aboard via the E6. And we're still scoreless going to the 4th inning. You're listening to Red Sox baseball all season long on MLB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 4th on a Saturday night here in Salem. New pitcher on the bump for the Salem Red Sox. So the night has come to a close for Red Sox starter Juan Valera. And stepping up to the mic, ready to take you through the middle innings tonight on a great Saturday evening for military appreciation. It's Mr. Carter Hill. Carter?
Well, thank you, Mr. Giovanni Heater. Appreciate you there. Calvin Bickerstaff is the new pitcher on the bump for the Salem Red Sox. Says for the Lynchburg Hillcats, it goes 5, 6, 7 in the Hillcats order. Bickerstaff, it is his 2nd ever professional appearance.
I hate to throw you off, Carter.
Nicholas
but
Judice.
we've been lied to on the roster.
We've been lied to. I'm so sorry. Nicholas Judice is on the bump. First pitch from the bow. Winds and fires. And it's called a strike inside corner as the count starts at 0-1. Now, I'm glad you interrupted me.
To interrupt
I'm
you.
glad you interrupted
Call you
me.
out.
No. Well, he's got
Carter's fault.
He's got an interesting story as well. 0-1. Breaking ball sails high and away. And it evens up the count at 1-1. Well, Judice, we mentioned this. He is somebody that, when he was here in Salem a couple weeks ago, we talked about him. 1-1. He swings and rolls it foul, third base side. Moves the count to 1-2. And Nicholas Judice, I should say, the righty on the bump, was actually acquired by the Boston Red Sox from the New York Yankees in the Alex Verdugo trade back in December of 2023. Righty deals. He swings and chops it foul down the first base line. And the count's 1-2. Wearing the number 10 and the Navy Blues, typically Stanley Tucker's number, but he is down in Florida rehabbing after a shoulder separation a week ago.
Now that man is a lot bigger than Stanley
Yes. 1-2. Winds and fires. Swing and a miss. Got him, strike 3. Strikeout number 1 for Nicholas Judas. Garrett Howell's retired. And just like that, there's one down. So for the righty out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, he was drafted in the 8th round by the Yankees in 2023. This is his first appearance at Single-A Salem. So we just saw his first Single-A strikeout. First pitch, and it misses high and away to Logan Clark, the starting catcher, as the count begins at 1-0. Down in the FCL, he was 1-0. 2 appearances, 1 start, 1-0. Winds and fires. Slider caught a strike outside edge, and it evens up the count at 1-1. A 4.50 ERA, 4 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 runs. They were earned. 4 strikeouts to 2 walks. 1-1. He swings, chops it foul, third base side. And it shifts the count to 1-2. So how about that? A whirlwind of a start for your professional career. You're drafted in the 8th round by the Yankees. Think you're going to be starting your pro career in the Bronx. And you get traded out of all teams to the Red Sox in the offseason.
Kind of crazy.
And you mentioned the size. 1-2. He swings and pops it up. Right side of the infield. Hit foul ground Albert Feliz. He's there and makes the catch head high for number 2.
Big L's had a couple of pop-ups his way tonight.
So you mentioned the size. 6'8", 230. Out of Louisiana Monroe. And you also get traded for, now granted, he has not had a great year, but a notable name in Alex Verdugo. Got to make you feel a little bit good, too.
A little bit of a love-hate relationship with Sox fans.
Juan Benjamin check swings at the first pitch he sees, and he went around, according to Richie Arredondo, as the count begins at 0-1.
I think a little less love, though, lately. Maybe.
Came to Boston with Greg Weissert, who has been up and down between the Red Sox and Worcester in 2024. 0-1. He has caught a strike, fastball inner half of the bell, and quickly it's 0-2. Also, Richard Fitz came with those 2 arms. He is now the 12th best prospect in the Boston Red Sox organization. So 3 right-handed arms to the Red Sox for Alex Verdugo. 0-2. He swings and lifts it down the left field line, moving over Ayubi on the run, and it falls foul. 1 hopping into the Salem bullpen. And the count remains at 0-2. Juan Benjamin with a strikeout back in the 2nd. He's 0 for 1. Got so excited about seeing Calvin Bickerstaff.
I'm sorry to
And nonetheless, no, I'm glad you pointed that. I'm glad you pointed that out. 0-2. He winds and fires. He swings and rolls it left side on a hop. Alcantara scoops at the hip, throws across to first, and it's in time for out number 3. 1-2-3 frame for the new right-hander Nicholas Judas as we move to the home half of the 4th in Salem. Scoreless at the yard. Step aside and come right back on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Donate plasma and earn good money. Freedom Plasma makes donating plasma safe and easy, and you're helping to save the lives of patients struggling with blood disorders, immune deficiencies, and trauma. While donating, you can catch up on social media with our free Wi-Fi, or watch your favorite TV shows or sporting events on one of our 60-inch flat-screen TVs. Visit Freedom Plasma today to help save lives and earn cash. Visit us at 4150 Melrose Avenue Northwest in Roanoke. Learn more by going to freedomplasma.com or by calling 540-767-0064.
Hey Red Sox fans, it's not too late to get your 2024 season tickets. Don't miss out on any of the Carolina League chaos at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Full season, half season, and quarter season tickets are still available. From strike zone seats, field level, and upper level, we have you covered from every angle of the action. To purchase your 2024 Salem Red Sox season tickets, visit the front office, give us a call, or visit milb.com/Salem/tickets. This is Boston's Tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the fourth here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. Scoreless between the Lynchburg Hillcats and the Salem Red Sox. Game number 5 of this 6-game set. Alongside Giovanni Heater, Carter Hill on behalf of the Salem Sox. So thrilled you can join us wherever you may be tuning in on your Saturday evening. 2-3-4 goes in the Red Sox order. Here's Nazan Zinatello. First pitch, Kyle Scott winds and fires, and it's line left side on a hop. Christian Knapchak gloves, throws to first, and there's out number 1. 5-3 putout. Zinatello retired for the second time today. And here's Brooks Brandon, the catcher. I'm not going to lie, I think the number 5 suits him. The number 3 was great, but number 5 on the back of the jersey, like that's some aura, as we like to say.
I like the number 3 because that to me was Brooks.
Yeah.
You know, who's this guy?
Brooks Brandon. First pitch. Breaking ball called a strike inside corner. Count starts at 0-1.
And we say this all in fun. Like, I would not say something that I would fear to offend him. Like,
sure.
If he listens, he's going to think this is goofy.
0-1, winds and fires. Breaking ball in the dirt. And it evens up the count at 1-1. Well, Andy Lugo wore that number 5 for the longest period of time. He's promoted to high-end Greenville, and Brooks takes over. 1-1. He swings and lifts it. Right center field. Churio on the run, ranging in. He's caught up by Morejo, and he gloves a waist high for out number 2. Fisted off the end of the bat. 2 up, 2 down. And here's Nelly Taylor Jr.
Carter, who's been your favorite player to watch all season?
In Salem.
In Salem.
For the Red Sox.
For the Red Sox, they don't have to be here right now.
Ooh, that is the ultimate question.
I know.
First pitch to Nelly Taylor Jr. Inside it goes, but caught a strike at the knees. And the count begins at 0-1. I will have to say, that's tough, man. 0-1. Called a strike inner half, above the knees, on the slider low and end, and it's quickly 0-2. I will say, most fun at his peak when he's performing, I have 2. Miguel Blaze.
Sure.
And Nazan Zinatello. Because
Okay.
early on, when Nazan was raking to start his single-A career, and he was blasting homers left to right.
Yep.
0-2, inside again, at the slider again, at the ankles, and it's 1-2. When Nazan Zinatello was blasting homers left and right here at the yard, that was awesome to see. 1-2, he swings and rips it foul down the right field line. That one lands into the parking lot as it wraps all the way around the bleachers, and Nelly stays alive. What about you, Mr. Heater?
I'm very torn between Nazan Zinatello and Justin Garcia.
Okay. 1-2. Check swing. They'll appeal. He did not go around, according to Richie Arredondo. And it evens up the count at 2-2.
I just love Justin Garcia. I thought he was such a good defensive center fielder. And he could hit the ball well here. Then he left and he really hit the ball.
Yes. 2-2. Misses load away. And that should be 3-2. As Nelly Taylor Jr. started to walk down to first. I have a full count. So does Frank Jones, I believe. Nelly's going to be called back. The bat boy has to re-gift the bat to Nelly Taylor. And the count's now 3-2.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he got ball 4.
Did you have 2-2 as well?
I had 2-2.
Okay.
Personally. Hey, it happens.
So, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Scott delivers. Check swing, doesn't matter, ring him up, strike 3. On the inner half of the knees, and there is out number 3. We'll continue talking about that point because I do want to mention some things about Justin Garcia and what he has done since he's left and kind of who he's following in the footsteps of in the Red Sox organization. To the 5th we go in Salem, scoreless at the yard. Step aside and come right back on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park. The Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the fifth, here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. Scoreless between the Lynchburg Hillcats and the Salem Red Sox in game number 5 of this 6-game set. Well, Nicholas Judice's day is a short one. He goes one scoreless frame in the 4th, and now Liam Carroll and the Sox turn to the right-hander Calvin Bickerstaff, who makes his 3rd appearance here in Salem with the Sox, and actually the first one here at home this season in 2024. Alongside Giovanni Heater, Carter Hill on behalf of the Salem Sox. So thrilled you could join us wherever you may be tuning in on your Saturday evening. 8-9-1 it goes in the Hillcats order. Manuel Mejias, Randall Dewey, and Tommy Hawk. First pitch from the belt. He winds and fires. Just misses load away. And the count starts at 1-0.
How about a player on another team
Okay.
that you enjoyed watching the most?
Let's think.
I'm kind of torn between
1-0. He swings and rips it straightaway center. Moving in Nelly Taylor Jr. He's there in plenty of time and makes the catch for out number 1. By the way, Calvin Bickerstaff's 2nd appearance in Single-A Salem. Went a scoreless 2 innings on the road in Fredericksburg. He is a non-drafted free agent out of Kent State here in 2024. But continue, please.
I'm torn between probably Jason Chourio and Cooper Pratt.
I think, to your point, first pitch, winds and fires. Inside it goes. And the count starts at 1-0.
I think watching...
I think, to your point, Cooper Pratt, what he did here in Salem is what makes him stand out.
I don't remember. That was a while ago.
1-0. In the dirt again. Skips into the mid of Brooks Brannon. And it shifts the count to 2-0.
It's all in the book. They all blend into each other. What exactly did Cooper Pratt do?
Well, opening weekend here in Salem went off. Opening night, 3 for 4. 2-0. Kicks and deals. High and away it goes. And it runs the count to 3-0.
I'll tell you, in my time here, who I enjoyed
Jackson
watching...
Holiday?
No, not even that. Like, that was cool. Dylan Cruz was cool. In my time here, who impressed me the most on an opposing team?
3-0. And it clips the outside corner of the zone. Counts 3-1 on Randall Dewey.
Had to be. Offense to defense across the board. Yo-Yo Morales and Andrew Pinckney.
Okay.
They were both very good.
3-1. Comes to third base side. Winds and fires. He swings and tips it off the mid of Brooks Brannon. And the count goes up at 3-2. Well, first off, when you're talking performances, not that he's one of the top prospects in the system, Luis Castillo, what he did here with the Mudcats a couple weeks ago, was insane. He was something along the lines of 11 for 15.
That was
with
wild.
4 homers.
That was wild.
But Cooper Pratt, who is now a top 80 prospect in all of baseball, and the 4th best prospect in the Brewer system. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him strike 3. Brooks throws to first to complete it, and it's there in time.
That's big time right there. He was down 3-0.
He was. 4th strikeout of his professional career for Calvin Bickerstaff. And there's 2 down for Tommy Hawk. So, well, Cooper Pratt that opening weekend, he tripled with the Mudcats down to their final strike. First pitch, inside again. A slider below the knees. And the count starts at 1-0.
Yeah, and he cooked when he was here.
And was here a couple weeks ago during that 6-game series.
Yeah, I'm looking back right now.
1-0. Fastball caught a strike, piercing the outside edge. And it evens up the count at 1-1. He did that opening weekend, and then that 6-game series was his last with the Mudcats.
Yep.
1-1. He swings, chops it up the middle. A stab by Bickerstaff. Race to first, flip underhand over, and there's out number 3. Calvin Bickerstaff, take a bow. 3 up, 3 down in just his second professional appearance. And to the home half of the 5th, we go in Salem. Still scoreless here at the ballpark. Step aside and come right back on MILB.com, MILB TV.
Donate plasma and earn good money. Freedom Plasma makes donating plasma safe and easy, and you're helping to save the lives of patients struggling with blood disorders, immune deficiencies, and trauma. While donating, you can catch up on social media with our free Wi-Fi, or watch your favorite TV shows or sporting events on one of our 60-inch flat-screen TVs. Visit Freedom Plasma today to help save lives and earn cash. Visit us at 4150 Melrose Avenue Northwest in Roanoke. Learn more by going to freedomplasma.com or by calling 540-767-0064.
Hey Red Sox fans, it's not too late to get your 2024 season tickets. Don't miss out on any of the Carolina League chaos at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Full season, half season, and quarter season tickets are still available. From strike zone seats, field level, and upper level, we have you covered from every angle of the action. To purchase your 2024 Salem Red Sox season tickets, visit the front office, give us a call, or visit milb.com/Salem/tickets. This is Boston's Tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the 5th here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. Scoreless here at the yard as the Red Sox have still yet to record a hit against the right-hander Kyle Scott, who is on for his 5th inning of work. 5, 6, 7 it goes in the Red Sox order. Marvin Alcantara, Daniel Yudson, and Kareem Ayubi as it goes 5, 6, 7. Got some new t-shirts up here, too, to throw out to the crowd. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Anne-Marie.
Yes,
Sure.
Absolutely.
See ya. She works harder.
That was awesome. I know.
She works harder than, I shouldn't say than anybody. They all work incredibly hard.
First pitch, a breaking ball called a strike on the outside corner, and the count starts at 0-1. So Anne-Marie actually brought us 5 t-shirts, so I guess these are for the next 2 days.
There we go. Anne-Marie, Kayla, all of them work incredibly hard. We appreciate them a ton.
0-1 skips in the dirt, but caught a strike is actually deflected off the mid of Clark, then hit the dirt, and now it's 0-2. Yeah, so we throw t-shirts out in between, during the 7th inning stretch, and we are out of them, so we got some new ones for today. 0-2. He swings and punches it down the right field line, coming on Morejo, drifting back now, and he gloves a waist high for out number 1. 1 up, 1 down, as Scott remains, for the most part, unblemished. And here's the Daniel Yudson, the right fielder. The lone mark on this game for the Lynchburg Hillcats is the E6 on Garrett Howe. If that had not occurred, Kyle Scott still would have been perfect through 4 to 3rd. First pitch to Daniel Yudson, misses high and away, and the count begins at 1-0. Yudson 0 for 1. He flew out to Tommy Hawk back in the 2nd. 1-0. Winds and fires. Caught a strike. Fastball at the knees. And it evens up the count at 1-1. What I will say about this, and you mentioned Jason Churio, the best part about watching him play is to see what his brother became with the Brewers and to know that he's on a similar trajectory. 1-1. Kicks and deals. Breaking ball drubbed up the middle. Charging Scott. Gloves on 2 hops. Throws to first. And it's just in time. He lobbed it a little nonchalantly. He beats Yudson by a step. And there's out number 2. Kyle Scott thought he had way more time than he had, as Yudson, to his credit, booked it down the first base line. And he's retired just by mere inches. 2 up, 2 down, and here's Kareem Ayubi, the left fielder. But watching what his brother Jackson is doing with the Brewers in his rookie season, he's hitting around 275. First pitch, wave and a miss, and the count starts in 0-1. I was watching him on my TV last night, playing in the Oakland Coliseum against the Oakland A's. 0-1. Righty deals. Wave and a miss at the breaking ball and a Butte. And it's now 0-2. By the way, the Oakland Coliseum. How about that? Last month and a half in use. 0-2. He swings and rips it into right center. Charging Churio on the run. He dives and he can't get there. It deflects into right. Ayubi stays put at first. And he's got likely a leadoff single as Churio, unfortunately, looks in quite a bit of pain. Grabbing at what appears to be his left knee.
I think it's
or
his
checked
arm.
at his right. Oh, his arm.
Yeah, I think the way he dove, kind of, you hate to relate it to something, but like Trevor Story-esque, where you kind of fall awkwardly on that arm or
yes,
shoulder.
I believe you're right. That left
know?
arm. That left arm. He was kicking up that right knee in pain. And we will hope that the fourth best prospect in the Guardians organization will be okay. Good catch on that one.
I
And
almost
that's what you
worried
don't-
when he dove. You could see it coming
He
a mile
jammed it.
away. Yeah.
And yet, again, it's one of those where you saw him kick the legs up in pain and frustration. And hopefully he can stay in this game. It's the first hit of the day for the Red Sox. Belongs to Thursday night's hero, Kareem Ayubi. And this is not fun to see. The right fielder, Luis Morejo, immediately signaled for the training staff to race out to shallow right center. Here's the replay on MILB TV. Dove in, saw it deflect off the heel of his glove, bounce over to right center, and I think Jason Churio is going to leave this ball game. Yeah, it does look like that right arm. Churio looks in some pain as he continues to walk off with a member of the training staff. And the Hillcats will now likely bring in a new center fielder. Barrett Reebok is going to come into this game. We'll see where they position him. But Churio will exit, and we will be thinking about number 8 in the Road Grays. So Reebok is going to go to left. Tommy Hawk goes to center. A 2-out single for Ayubi. And Albert Felice is going to dig in from the right side. Kyle Scott still will toe the rubber. And again, the first hit for the Red Sox here on this Saturday evening. So back to baseball. In steps Big Al. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in the third. Righty on righty matchup. First pitch from the belt. Winds in, fires. Runner takes off. He swings and laces it left side, but into the mid of Christian Knapczyk. And there's out number 3. So all that, the Sox pick up a hit. Unfortunately, Jason Churio goes down. And we move to the 6th now in Salem. Still scoreless at the yard. We'll step aside and come right back on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park. the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the sixth here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. Still scoreless at the yard between the Lynchburg Hillcats and the Salem Red Sox as it goes 2-3-4 in the Hillcats order. Christian Knapchak, Barrett Reebok, and Luis Morejo. First pitch is a fastball that clips the outside corner of the zone, and the count starts at 0-1. Second inning of work for the right-hander Calvin Bickerstaff, the non-drafted free agent out of Kent State. 0-1, a fastball inside, and it evens up the count at 1-1. Get this, Mr. Heater. Calvin Bickerstaff, again, non-drafted free agent, signed on July 27th. 1-1, kicks and deals, misses low and in, and it shifts the count to 2-1. Out of West Virginia, and again, played at Kent State, may have earned this opportunity with the Red Sox. 2-1, breaking ball in there for a strike outside corner, and it evens up the count at 2-2. After spending his summer on the Cape with the Harwich Mariners in the Cape Cod League in 2024. 2-2, he swings and lifts it straightaway center. To his left, Nelly Taylor Jr. is there and makes the catch at high for out number 1. So you go from pitching on the Cape with the Mariners straight to the Red Sox organization. Signs down in Fort Myers and now here with the Salem Red Sox. So first AB of the day for Barrett Reebok, hitting 160. First pitch, winds and fires. Inside it goes on the fastball, and the count begins at 1-0. Churio was 0 for 1 with a walk. Reebok has a homer and 5 ribbies. 1-0, comes to third base side and offers. Called a strike. Outside corner on the slider, and it evens up the count at 1-1. Reebok last night was 1 for 4 in the loss for Lynchburg. 1-1, he swings, drubs it up the middle, charging Arias, fields on a hop, throws across to first, and it's in time for out number 2. A slow roller to the left side that Alcantara and Arias came together. Franklin fielded it, charging in, and records the putout. There's 2 down. Just like that, here's Luis Morejo. Right fielder is 1 for 2. A single and a pop-up. Righty on righty matchup. First pitch. Winds and fires. He swings, drills it down the left field line, but luckily foul by about 10 feet. And the count starts at 0-1. Just when we were talking about top prospects that we love to see play here in Salem, that happens. Out there at center field.
I know it.
0-1.
And he would be my second favorite.
From the belt, delivers. Swing and a miss at a disgusting slider, and it's now 0-2. You got to see some great ones last year.
Last year was
like
a little more
great
star-studded.
ones.
Yeah. I mean,
and we were lucky with the Fred Nats to see Harleen Susana and Travis Sakura, who I think can be big-time contributors at the big league level. But yeah. No balls, 2 strikes. He winds and fires. He swings, chops it foul off his left foot, and Morejo stays alive.
I don't think I quite appreciated in the moment.
I mean, Jackson Holliday was here.
Big. I understood by the time of Dylan Cruz, right?
Yeah.
But, like, for Jackson Holliday, it was my first game here in Salem.
Sure.
And for those that don't know, I didn't grow up the biggest baseball guy. I've fallen in love with it.
0-2. Just misses high and away. Went with the slider top of the zone. And it's now 1-2.
Yeah, I've given my everything to learn this beautiful game and feel like now my understanding is so vast.
1-2. Check swing. Did he go? Let's appeal it. He did not, according to Richie Arredondo, as Morejo held up on the high fastball.
But at the time, I don't think I quite understood the magnitude of what was taking place.
2-2 is crushed down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is foul. A missile. 104 off the bat. 3:46 to left, but Morejo just a tick out in front. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Scoreless here in the 6th. And the righty deals. He swings, chops it left side. Alcantara on 2 hops. Steps to his left, throws to first, and there's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Calvin Bickerstaff as he continues to deal, and the Sox as a whole continue to deal. To the home half of the 6th, we go in Salem. Still scoreless at the yard. We'll step aside and come right back on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today. Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the 6th here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. Hey, we got a good one here at the yard. Still scoreless here in Game 5 of the 6-game set between the visiting Lynchburg Hillcats and your Salem Red Sox. Kyle Scott is back on the bump for his 6th inning of work. He has surrendered just 1 base hit. It was to Kareem Ayubi. Back in the 5th, there have been just 2 base runners all night for the Salem Red Sox. 9-1-2 it goes in the Red Sox order. Daniel McKelvey, Franklin Arias, and Nizan Zinatella. First pitch comes at third base side, winds and fires. Breaking ball misses low and in, and the count starts at 1-0. McKelvey did reach back in the 3rd on the E6 on Garrett Howe. 1-0. Righty deals. He swings and rips it down the third base line, but foul. By about 5 feet. Turned on an inside pitch, and it evens up the count at 1-1. Tonight's designated hitter, Daniel McKelvey. Oh, we were talking about prospects that we've seen here in Salem. 1-1. He swings and punches it foul down the first base line. Shifts the count to 1-2. Well, Yacinson Garcia, who we saw here in Salem really just for a couple of weeks in 2024, has blossomed since he left. 1-2. He swings and pops it up, left side of the infield. In foul ground, Christian Knapcheck, but he watches it go foul. And McKelvey stays alive. Well, he was hitting in the 260 range his entire time here in Salem. He goes up to High A Greenville and absolutely rakes. And when the Big Three were promoted to Worcester, Garcia gets the call to Double A Portland. 1-2. He swings and punches it straightaway center. Moving back, Tommy Hawk, just in front of the track, will make the catch for out number 1. 1 up, 1 down. And here's Franklin Arias, the shortstop. So Garcia, who was actually, believe it or not, he was unranked when he was here with the Red Sox. The Salem Red Sox, that is. And now he's the 12th best prospect in the system. First pitch to Arias. He chops it left side. Beautiful scoop by Knapczyk. Throws to first, and it's in time for out number 2. Quickly shifted to his left, fielded on the short hop, and tossed it across the diamond for the second out of the frame. 5-3 if you're keeping it at home. And there's 2 down for Design Zinatello now, the second baseman. So Garcia, he finished at 258 in Salem, which was pretty good. First pitch, a breaking ball, top of the zone, called a strike, and the count starts at 0-1. He goes to Greenville, and he hits 311 at the high A level. 0-1, curls and unfurls, swing and a miss, 0-2. His start in Portland, though a small sample size, he is just hitting 231, but 2 homers, 6 RBIs, and is just 9 games into his Sea Dogs tenure.
I love that guy. I miss him.
0-2 comes to third base side, a long look in, and the righty kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, got him strike 3. This has been a fun one. If you're a fan of pitchers' duels, we're still scoreless with just 3 combined hits as we move to the 7th. We'll step aside and come right back on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem. Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 7th here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. Still knotted at 0. Here in the 7th frame as we trudge on here in Southwest Virginia. Just 3 combined hits today. And yesterday, we were talking about this before the game. That's baseball, Susan. There were 28 combined hits yesterday.
Insane.
Just 3 so far here this evening. Well, another new Salem Sock is on the bump. It's Griffin Calander, who stands in at 6'5", 205. He was the 16th round pick by the Boston Red Sox in this past year's 2024 MLB draft. Second appearance of his professional career through a scoreless frame on the road against the Fred Nats. Here's Garrett Howe. First pitch, misses low and away, and the count starts at 1-0.
It's so interesting, Carter, how the roster changes throughout the year. But you go through that stretch in the middle where there's no change, and that feels like that's your core group for the majority of the season.
1-0. Outside it goes on the slider, and it starts the count at 2-0.
And then all of a sudden tonight, not a single one of the guys that threw tonight so far for the Red Sox have been, quote-unquote, like consistent arms throughout the season.
2-0. Winds and fires in the dirt, and it's now 3-0. Yeah, you look at the box score today. Juan Valera, who joined the team in mid-July, 3 scoreless. Nicholas Judice, a scoreless 4th. 3-0. He swings and rips it down the left field line, but it will falter foul, and it's now 3-1. Calvin Bickerstaff went 2 scoreless, and now it's Griffin Calander's turn. By the way, speaking of new guys, Judice was 6'8", 3-1. Breaking ball misses a hair low and away, and there's a leadoff walk. Garrett Howe reaches on a 5-pitch base on balls, And here's Logan Clark now, the catcher. But Judice was 6'8", Bickerstaff was 6'5", and Calander is 6'5". Towering presence on the bump.
What are you, Clark?
I am 6 foot on the dot. Here's Logan Clark. First pitch, he waves and misses. And the count starts at 0-1.
Oh,
So
here
Will
comes
Howell just
Will.
walked in here. I'm going to out
Get
you,
the
Will.
popcorn.
You came in here just to grab some popcorn. Shame on you, Will. Shame on you.
Didn't even want to say hello.
0-1. Winds and fires. In the dirt it goes. Gets away. Brooks fields. Throws down to second. And it's not in time and gets into center. Nelly Taylor backing up, though. As it skipped in the dirt, Garrett Howell took off, and the throw was just a tad bit too late. And now, for the first time today, the Hillcats have a runner in scoring position. Either team with a runner in scoring position.
Do you feel used?
In what way?
Because you go down and get popcorn
Thank you,
every
Will.
day. And we just eat all your popcorn.
No, I mean, I ate beforehand, so I wanted to get some popcorn for the group here this evening. Was it good, Will? It was a good batch today. 1-1. Called a strike. Top of the zone. And it's now 1-2. He kind of came in with that smirk, you know? Like he walked in and
Yeah.
and had this. You knew what he wanted.
Yeah.
No
It's like
question.
when you tee it up and you're like, Mom, you look beautiful today. And she's like, what do you want?
1-2. Kicks and deals. In the dirt again, and what a backhanded stab by Brooks Brannon to keep Howe down at second. It's 2-2. How about that? Actually, second runner in scoring position today, my apologies. Hillcats had the bases loaded back in the third. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Comes to third base side, glance to second, and offers. He swings, rips it left side. It's stopped by Arias at short. Throw across to first on a hop is in time.
Oh, wow.
Howell moves to third. Clark gunned down, and there's now 1 down in the frame. That's as good as it gets from Franklin Arias.
One of the plays of the year defensively right there. Threw for him his knees.
That saved a run, too. Another look on MILB TV. A ground ball to the left side. Arias fielded it and threw across. Here's Juan Benjamin. First pitch, he swings and misses. And the count starts at 0-1. The infield draws in now, looking to cut down this potential first run of the contest at the plate. Benjamin 0 for 2. Calander from the belt. Righty deals. Wave and a miss. At the changeup. And it's now 0-2. That's been the play of the game so far.
Well, especially in this defensive battle, too.
Strikeout would be massive. Howe at third. And the 0-2. He swings, lines the right side, caught by Felice, throws across the third. Not in time. But the Sox will take it. There's a much-needed out number 2. And here's Manuel Mejias.
It's a good thing they kept it in play. It's a nice stop by Alcantara over at third to keep it in front of him, because if this gets away,
kind of short-hopped him.
You're going to score on the error.
Manuel Mejias as the infield draws back. First pitch, in the dirt goes, and Brooks Brannon is getting a workout behind the dish here in the 7th. It's 1-0. Had to kind of stab at that one, lunging to his left.
It's all right. His legs are tree trunks. He'll be fine.
1-0. He swings, rips it into straightaway center, charging Nelly Taylor. He dives, and he caught it. A defensive web gem in straightaway center field. First it's Franklin Arias, then it's Nelly Taylor Jr. Took away extra bases and keeps the game scoreless. What do you think, Mr. Hader? Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Yeah, that was awesome. No doubt about it. And the Sox, that's a couple of terrific plays. Really, 3 of them. 3 of them across the board for all 3 outs. The 6-3 put out, the line out to Big L, and then Nelly puts an exclamation point on it. Keeps the runner at third. We're still scoreless. What a ball game tonight. Let's throw some T-shirts.
Stretch time in Salem as we move to the home half of the 7th. We'll step aside and come right back on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to milbstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today. Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
We continue rolling on from Salem. Scoreless here at the ballpark in the home half of the seventh. And here's Brooks Brannon digging in from the right side. 3-4-5 it goes in the Sox order. Brannon, Nelly Taylor, Marvin Alcantara. First pitch misses low and away, and the count starts at 1-0. Cam Schulke is the new pitcher on the bump for the Hillcats. It's his second appearance of the series. The former 19th round pick out of Mississippi State. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Evens up the count at 1-1. Now, Schulke is one that got the save on Wednesday. He can go from down under. We've seen the sidearm motion now, but also can come from over the top. Struck out Brooks Brannon doing so then. 1-1. He goes over the top and gets a swing and a miss at a slider. It's now 1-2. Struck out Brooks on Wednesday in that save situation with the tying run design Zitatello at second. He threw 4 straight pitches, submarine style, and then went over the top to record the out. 1-2. In the dirt it goes. Went sidearm once again, and it evens up the count at 2-2. Yet to give up an earned run in his professional career. 2 balls, 2 strikes from the belt. Kicks and deals. Breaking ball just misses. Low and outside. And the count fills up at 3-2. 69 miles an hour out of the right arm of Schulke. Brooks is 0 for 2. Need him on here. And the righty deals. Way away it goes. And there's ball 4 as Brooks is fired up. Leadoff walk is Kyle Scott's day is done, and the happiest group to see Scott's day being done are the Salem Red Sox.
Yeah, no
6
doubt.
scoreless innings, just 1 hit, and did not have a walk.
See if the Sox can kind of turn the game on its head here. Something's got to give, right? Scoreless all the way through the now top of the 7th.
Here's Nelly. First pitch. Misses low and away. And the count starts at 1-0. Nelly saved a run in the top of the inning, diving to make the catch after Franklin Arias had also saved a run earlier in the frame. Throw to first, it sails wide and gets all the way to the tarp. Brooks heading for second, turns the corner, wisely parks. There's an E1, and there's an opportunity for the Sox.
Second error
Yeah,
for Lynchburg tonight.
just like that, first runner in scoring position for the Sox today. Nelly Taylor Jr. 0 for 2 today. A fly out and a strikeout. The 1-0. Winds and fires. Breaking ball called a strike. Outer half went 71. Overhand did Schulke. And it's now 1-1. Brooks down at second. Long looking from the right-hander. Comes in at the belt. Glance to second. Kicks and deals. He swings and fists it down the left field line, but it will fall foul. And it's 1-2. You don't see a lot of guys go from underneath and then working up top. But Cam Schulke does exactly that. Picked up the save on Wednesday. Trying to keep it scoreless here. 1-2. Curls and unfurls He swings, drubs it down the third baseline, charging Knapcheck. He lets it roll, and it's foul. Just barely missed, hopping off the bag. And by barely missed, I mean by mere inches to the left of the third base bag. He let it roll all the way down the line, and wisely knowing he was not going to throw out Nelly, retreated and saw it kind of scamper past to the left.
That was actually crazy. I don't know if we've seen one go out that late this year.
I was waiting for it to hit the bag and everybody go crazy. Nonetheless, the count's still 1-2. As Nelly calls time. Two web gems, I should say, for the Sox in the top of the 7th. Kept this game scoreless. Can they take advantage offensively? Let's see. 1-2. The righty deals. Swing and a miss. Got him strike 3. In front of a 69-mile-per-hour changeup from down under. As Nelly retired on strikes. And there's one down for Marvin Alcantara.
That pitch is just, it's disgusting.
Just a crazy look, too, especially for a right-hander.
Yes.
Coming from that angle. Nelly from the left side, but now Alcantara from the right. First pitch. Breaking ball called a strike, inside corner. At 70 miles an hour. And the count starts at 0-1. Alcantara 0 for 2. A line out and a pop-up. 0-1. Kicks and deals. Slider called a strike. 72 on the black outside corner. And it's 0-2. The Nathaniel U10 is on deck. Scoreless here in the bottom of the 7th in Salem. 0-2. He swings and rips it down the right field line. Coming over Luis Morejo on the run. And it's down in foul ground. So Alcantara spoils it and stays alive. As Brooks remains down at second. 2 hits for the Hillcats, 1 for the Sox. 2 errors for Lynchburg. Salem is unblemished. 0-2. Winds and fires. He swings, smashes it third base side, caught by Knapcheck down at third. Second time today that Alcantara scolded a ball off the barrel of the bat that was caught on the left side of the infield. 98 on the screws, but Knapcheck right there to clean it up, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. He's putting balls in play better than anybody else for the Red Sox as of late, but sometimes it just finds its way right to a defender, and it's happened to him twice today.
2 down for Mr. Clutch, Nathaniel U10. 0 for 2. First pitch from the belt. He swings and flies it right back towards us and just underneath us. About 5 feet in front of our broadcast booth. Slightly down the third base line. Count starts at 0-1. One day.
Well, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen in the next
Has to happen soon.
7 ball games.
0-1 to U10. Kicks and deals. Check swing. Doesn't matter. It's a strike. Outside corner. And it's 0-2. U10 had the bases clearing double yesterday on an 0-2 pitch in the bottom of the 8th to give the Sox an 8-5 lead. 0-2. Inside it goes. And it's now 1-2. Schulke tops out at about 84, as we've seen, via TrackMan. Brandon down on second. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him strike 3. The Sox get their first runner in scoring position, but Schulke, with 2 strikeouts and a lineout, is able to wiggle out of the jam. We are still scoreless in Salem as we move to the 8th here at the Yard. Let's step aside and come right back on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park. The Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Salem Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 8th in Salem. What is going to give on this Saturday night here in Southwest Virginia as we remain scoreless in Game 5 of this 6-game set between the visiting Lynchburg Hillcats and the Salem Red Sox? Ready to take you the rest of the way home on play-by-play duties, hoping to call, believe it or not, maybe the 4th Sox walk-off of the week.
Oh, boy.
Here's Mr. Giovanni Heater.
Well, appreciate it, Carter. What a crazy dichotomy it really has been the last couple of nights. Take you back to an evening ago. The Red Sox walked it off. 9-8 the final score, and you had over 20 combined hits between the two clubs. Tonight, 3 combined hits, and we roll on to the top of the 8th inning. 9-1-2 due up for the Lynchburg Hillcats. It's Fran Alduy, Tommy Hawk, and Christian Knapczyk. First pitch is spanked down the right field line, gobbled up by Albert Feliz. He trudges to first and steps on the bag in time for out number 1. First pitch swinging, sits down Fran Alduy. He drops to 0 for 3 tonight, and we soar back to the top of the order, Tommy Hawk. He's 0 for 2 with a walk, a strikeout, and a ground out back to the pitcher. Klander, the pitcher, on the bump for the Red Sox. Now the 5th arm and 4th out of the pen to throw tonight. He deals first offering. It's a breaking ball down and away, and the count now 1-0. 16th round pick out of Wayne State for the Sox. Got an interesting motion. He deals 1-0. Fastball cranks through the outside corner, evens it up 1-1. It's almost, I refrain from using the word awkward, but it does not fully look fluid. A little bit more of a jagged motion is the best way to put it. The 1-1. Breaking ball misses outside, 2-1. And hey, if it works for you, it works for you, but it's not one foul swoop, if that makes sense. He kind of jolts a couple of different times before throwing the 2-1. Spiked in the dirt, 3-1. He was efficient in his first frame of work. Surrendered a leadoff walk before 3 absolutely spectacular Red Sox defensive plays helped him out to end the inning. He kicks and deals, 3-1. Fastball hit to the right side of the infield, and a diving catch is made. Nazan Zanatello. 2 away. You had Arias with the fantastic diving stab from short last frame. You had Albert Feliz with a diving snag at first base. You had Nelly Taylor Jr. with a Superman catch in center. And now Nazan Zanatello says, let me get in on this party. A snow cone grab on a soft liner for the second out. First pitch to Christian Knapczyk, and a breaking ball raises above the zone, 1-0.
I was just telling Will Howell in the room to our right, we've been treated as baseball fans the last 2 days.
Yes.
The game yesterday was insane, but this game as well.
1-0. Breaking ball lifted into the air. Could be trouble. Shallow center. Nelly Taylor out underneath it, and he makes the head-high catch, no problem, for out number 3. Carter, you were saying?
No, you get a pitcher still like this, and to see the amount of defensive web gems we've seen, a pure baseball fan can appreciate that. And to have this dichotomy the last 2 days kind of shows the beauty of baseball. And it's been a whole lot of fun for us to kind of chronicle, if you will.
Let's sing a little Sweet Caroline on a beautiful Saturday night here in Salem. Still scoreless. Out of the 8th on tap after this.
Donate plasma and earn good money. Freedom Plasma makes donating plasma safe and easy, and you're helping to save the lives of patients struggling with blood disorders, immune deficiencies, and trauma. While donating, you can catch up on social media with our free Wi-Fi, or watch your favorite TV shows or sporting events on one of our 60-inch flat-screen TVs. Visit Freedom Plasma today to help save lives and earn cash. Visit us at 4150 Melrose Avenue Northwest in Roanoke. Learn more by going to freedomplasma.com or by calling 540-767-0064.
Hey Red Sox fans, it's not too late to get your 2024 season tickets. Don't miss out on any of the Carolina League chaos at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Full season, half season, and quarter season tickets are still available. From strike zone seats, field level, and upper level, we have you covered from every angle of the action. To purchase your 2024 Salem Red Sox season tickets, visit the front office, give us a call, or visit milb.com/Salem/tickets. This is Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Pitchers duel on a steamy Saturday night here in Salem. We roll on to the bottom of the 8th. Still scoreless. It's 7-8-9 due up for the Sox. Kareem Ayubi, Albert Feliz, and Daniel McCalvany. Scholke remains on the bump for the Hillcats, and a first pitch fastball misses down and in at the ankles. The count is now 1-0. Absolutely gorgeous Saturday night. The sun is setting behind the Blue Ridge Mountains here in the Roanoke Valley. The 1-0 sidewinder lifted up into the air. Foul ground, left side into the seats. 1-1. Jam-packed ballpark. It's Military Appreciation Night, and we have been absolutely spoiled with fantastic baseball games all throughout the week. Each game separated by 1 run. The 1-1, and a breaking ball misses high. 2-1. The Red Sox have been winners in 3 of the 4 contests this week. Every single mark in the win column has been done via the walk-off. Sox looking for more of that magic here tonight. 2-1. Breaking ball down and away off the sidearm, and it's 3-1. We've talked about it, Carter. Scholke with such an interesting and unique approach. I think that's why the Guardians really enjoy him as a prospect.
Oh, absolutely.
He brings something to the table that not many do. The 3-1. Swung on and tipped into the mid of Clark. On a breaking ball, it's 3-2. He can mix you up over the top, sidearm, submarine. I mean, he's really got 3 different slots that he can hurl the home from.
Yeah, it kind of comes from I think the most deceptive one is when he's kind of coming from the 3/4 spot, if you know what I mean. Where he's kind of from over the shoulder, if you will.
Payoff pitch from over the top, and he struck him out. Got him to swing and miss at the 71-mile-an-hour breaking ball. And when you can crank it up to 90, 91, 92, and then drop it down as slow as 68, 71 on that one, it's just tough to hit.
I was going to say, because the previous inning, he topped out at 84. And then he started out this inning and this AB at 90.
Right.
And then to go down to 71.
Here's Albert Feliz. First pitch sidewinder misses high and away on a fastball, 1-0.
Just a very deceptive at-bat. I can see why this would give some guys some fits offensively.
1-0. Breaking ball high, 2-0. Not the type of guy that I think is going to go 5 innings for you.
No, not from down there.
He gathers at the belt, offers 2-0. And a breaking ball misses down and away. Big Al's in front, 3-0. And that's been the one troublesome thing is Brooks Brandon worked a 4-pitch walk to lead things off in the 7th. Sox trying to work another one here on Scholke. 3-0. Misses outside ball 4.
So I was just going to say, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, just the go-ahead run is on first in the bottom of the 8th, 1 gone.
I looked up Cam Scholke at Mississippi State, where he just left, and this past year, made 32 appearances, so he was a regular out of that bullpen. 2 saves, 5-3 record, a 4.21 ERA, but this was the issue. 47 innings, 47 punch-outs, which is great, but 23 walks.
First pitch to Daniel McAlvin. He soars up and over the zone, 1-0.
And that's not a bad strikeout to walk ratio, but we've seen sometimes, really both nights he's pitched here, really tonight I should say, where he has walked some guys. That's 2 now today.
1-0. And a breaking ball down and out. 2-0, and that's now 6 consecutive pitches outside of the zone.
He's given the Sox some life with a leadoff walk to Brooks in the 7th, and now to Albert Feliz. And I think Logan Clark is recognizing that. And Schalke, I think, a little fired up, saying, kind of shoved him off the mound there. We got a good shot of that on MILB TV, saying, let's go, let's go, let's go. The competitor coming out.
Sox looking to win a 3rd in a row. Hillcats won it on Wednesday. Salem walked it off Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. The 2-0, and a breaking ball falls in there for a strike, 2-1.
U.S. adults during prime time? Reach engaged audiences with YouTube advertising. There's only one YouTube. Be part of it with YouTube ads.
Season long, they've been their kryptonite. 2 balls and a strike to pitch. Filthy, man.
Well, I compared it on Wednesday, and hopefully this makes sense, just because we do a lot around college softball.
A rise ball.
Yeah, it has that comparison.
Yeah,
it
really
starts
does.
in the zone and can kind of creep up on top of you.
That's a great comparison. It's very much like a rise ball. First pitch to Franklin Arias. He lifts it high into left center field. Ranging back is Chirrillo, and he makes the catch. And that's not Chirrillo, Carter. Who do we got as our substitution out in center after he came out with the injury?
Tommy Hawk, I believe, makes the catch.
So who's out in left?
Barrett Reebok.
All right.
He's out in left. That was a adventure for Tommy Hawk.
It was.
There in center field.
It was. But he buries through the trenches and he's able to haul it in. We go to the 9th, still tied, and still scoreless here in Salem.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park. The Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Liam Carroll has given the ball to Nathaniel Cruz, the 21-year-old righty out of Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. And it's the top of the 9th, a scoreless ball game in the 460 rivalry between Lynchburg and Salem. Nathaniel Cruz comes in 5-3 on the year with a .496 earned run average. He's appeared in 33 games for the Red Sox, hurling 49 total innings. 51 strikeouts for Cruz so far this season. You compare it to 26 walks, and Cruz has earned 4 saves throughout 2024. A consistent arm in late game situations for the Red Sox all year long. His work is cut out for him. A great spot in the order for Lynchburg. Barrett Reebok is in for Jason Chirrillo, who came out of the ball game with an injury. And the first pitch is taken down and in outside of the zone, 1-0. Luis Morejo is on deck, and Garrett Howe is in the hole. It's 3-4-5 for the Hillcats, and the 1-0 to Reebok. Swings and misses through a breaking ball outer half, 1-1. Reebok taking his first at-bat of the ball game here from the left side for Lynchburg. Salem now on to their 6th arm of the night, and Nathaniel Cruz. He kicks and deals, 1-1. Fastball drubbed to the right side of the infield, scooped up by Albert Feliz, and he lost it. Tried to throw it, missed it on the exchange, didn't get it to first. Don't know if he had a great play either.
Yeah, I don't know if they get him there. That's gonna be a hit, infield hit for Reebok. Just the 4th combined hit today.
I mean, and that one doesn't even leave the infield.
No.
That's really not on Cruz.
No.
Not on anybody.
64 off the bat.
Sure. Sets it up for Luis Morejo, a swinging bunt almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Runner off of first, nobody out, top of the 9th. Scoreless game. First pitch, fastball, sizzle, left side of the infield, foul. 0-1 for Morejo. He is 1 for 3. Pop out, ground out, and a base hit. Back in the 2nd, he was stranded at second base. How about this, Carter? Lynchburg with just their 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th base runner. And now the 6th in Luis Morejo. He's been on twice.
And the Sox have just had 1, 2, 3. They've had 4 base runners. So what, just 10 combined base runners now today? My
4
math right?
combined hits. Your math is correct. A 1 on the way. Misses inside with the breaking ball, 1-1. Well, if you're the Sox here, you got to try and find another shutdown frame. The lone base runner in the last 4 innings came in the 7th. It was a walk to lead things off. The 1-1, breaking ball runs high, 2-1. Garrett Howe had worked a leadoff walk in the 7th. He made it all the way to 3rd and was left there on a fantastic diving catch by Nelly Taylor Jr. in center field to keep Lynchburg off the board.
The Sox's defense has kept this game scoreless today. No doubt.
2-1. He swings and knifes it foul, left side again. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Luis Morejo, who is hitting .317. 3 homers, 13 RBI. Something's got to give here in the 9th inning. Red Sox have walked it off 3 of the 4 games this week. All 3 games that they've won, they've walked it off. If they'll win, they'll walk it off again tonight. 2-2. Plunked him on the left elbow on a 2-2 count. It gives him 1st and 2nd. That's a mistake that you wish you had back, Carter.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And Brooks Brandon going to come out and have a conversation. Now you hope to spin the double play ball or get a strikeout. But, I mean, you have 2 strikes on Luis Morejo, who, to your point, is one of the more higher prolific hitters on this Hillcats team. And, you know, he singled earlier in the game, but he also just barely missed a homer earlier, too. So you have him on the ropes, and you plunk him on the elbow guard.
Feels as though tonight's coming down to who's got the deeper pen.
Yeah.
Garrett Howe from the left side. 1st and 2nd, nobody out. Scoreless in the 9th. First pitch. Fastball down and in, 1-0. And now you got to throw strikes if you're Nathaniel Cruz.
Well, Alcantara going to play in at 3rd, too, just in case they try and lay one down.
Howe is 0 for 2, a strikeout, ground out, and a walk. 1-0 offering. Breaking ball down and out, 2-0. Howe hitting .300 in a small sample size. Biggest spot of his young single-A career here. Cruz gathers at the belt, glances over to 2nd, and the righty deals, 2-0. Fastball tipped back, a screwball to the backstop, 2-1.
Well, Garrett Howe is here for a reason. 11th round pick out of Stanford just a few weeks ago from Atlanta, Georgia, and a reason why he gets drafted. He hit .369 this past year at the Bulldogs and has carried it over into pro ball.
2-1 to Howe. Breaking ball misses high and away. It's 3-1. Cruz now up to 12 pitches, just 5 strikes here in this 9th inning. First and second, nobody out. 3-1 pitch. Got a strike in there at the knees with a fastball. Fills it up 3-2. 94 on the radar gun. If I'm Cruz, I'm not straying away from that.
No, I'm not either. I would definitely go for something towards the bottom of the zone because you want to induce that ground ball here if possible.
He deals, payoff pitch. Breaking ball misses up and away. And the bases are loaded in the top of the 9th. A hit by pitch, and a walk.
Oh, and gonna have a meeting on the bump. Nobody loosening up in the Salem bullpen. So this is Nathaniel Cruz's inning for now. Now you need the strikeout. You have to have a strikeout here. I would assume the entire infield is going to come in. Everybody's got to be moving on the pit or on contact, I should say, or on a ground ball is a better way to put it. Third time's the charm. I'll get it out eventually. But you get a chopper in the infield, you're probably going to have a play at the plate. So you need for either that to happen, but what you really need is the strikeout. Because that's your ticket to getting out of this inning unscathed. And unfortunately for Nathaniel Cruz, with the game still scoreless and runs being scarce and non-existent today, you have got to find a way to still escape this jam without giving up a run. A strikeout and a double play ball is what you need.
Oh, it's happened. Lynchburg had him loaded in the 2nd. First pitch to Logan Clark. He hit him. He hit him, and Lynchburg breaks the seal. They take a 1-0 lead on the 2nd hit by pitch of the 9th. And the Hillcats are in front 1-0.
And if you're going to get hit, that's exactly how you want to get hit if you're Logan Clark. Graze the elbow guard, and you get an RBI out of it.
First pitch to Juan Benjamin. Chopped right side. Albert Feliz Fields throws home. And Brooks Brandon was taken off the bag, says home plate umpire Frank Jones. So a run scores. It's 2-0. And safe at first as well as Benjamin on the fielder's choice.
The worst part is the bases remain loaded with nobody out. And it's now 2-0. And the play was there. Like, if as good as the Sox have been defensively today, that's going to go down as an E3 as well. They're going to score it. Because they would have the out at the plate if the throw is there.
Manuel Mejias takes a fastball high and in, 1-0. Infield playing in, bases reloaded. 2-0 Lynchburg lead in the top of the 9th. Cruz deals, 1-0. Breaking ball outside, gets away from Brandon. No opportunity to move.
And that's what stings. Like Barrett Reebok led off the inning with the single. An infield single. Like a chopper to the right side. Nothing you can do about that one. But then a hit by pitch, a walk, a hit by pitch to tie the game. Or to go up, I should say, 1-0. And then you get the fielder's choice in the ground ball you needed, and the throw is high.
2-0 to Mejias. Fastball lifted into the air. Foul ground, left side into the seats. 2-1. Well, now the offense is going to have their work cut out for them.
And you got to do everything you can now to keep this game as close as possible. 2-0 as we speak. I think now you just got to hope to go into the bottom of the inning. Still down by 3 maybe. You can't give up a 4th and a 5th.
3-1. Breaking ball outside, 3-1.
You can't give up a 4th and a 5th because at that point, the game, I shouldn't say, is out of hand, but it becomes a pretty tough task. And in a game in which you haven't been able to do much offensively, it becomes even tougher. So got to limit everything now.
3-1. Swing and a miss. Through a breaking ball. 3-2. Need a strikeout here. Double play would be a dandy as well.
Yes. Infield remains in.
Payoff pitch. Tipped back to the net. 95 on a fastball low in the zone.
They'll go home again on a ground ball.
3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Breaking ball way outside. He chased the first out in the ninth.
I was going to say, Mejias is frustrated too because he knows that he gave Cruz a break there. I mean, he chased way out of the zone on a ball that really was never in the strike zone, too. It's one thing for it to be a slider that kind of dips into the dirt that starts in, but that's a big out there.
First pitch to Franel Dewey under the hands of fastball 1-0.
So now the middle infield will play back because they'll look to spin the double play. The corners, or at least Marvin Alcantara, remains in. They'll go home.
1 ball, no strikes to pitch. Fastball lifted back, 1-1. Lynchburg trying to keep the hopes of a series split alive here. They lead it 2-0 with 1 gone and the bases loaded. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball down and away. 1-2.
Ari is playing just behind the bag at second. Zanatello shaded over. Alcantara in on the grass. Felice behind the bag at first. Need that strikeout.
Cruz deals. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That breaking ball off the plate again. 2 away.
That's a big-time response from Nathaniel Cruz. Back-to-back Ks, and now the entire infield draws back. And you're an out away. From all things considered, giving your offense a shot in the bottom of the ninth, which is all you can ask for after how this inning started.
Here's Tommy Hawk from the left side. Bases juice, 2 gone, and the first pitch. Fastball misses inside, gets away from Brandon. He slides to the warning track. A run scores. 3-0 Hillcats, second and third. Couldn't have it, Carter.
No. And that one is extra painful because you're an out away. That's tough. Now 3-0 and a potential 4th and 5th run. 4th and 5th runs are now in scoring position. Base it now. I mean, that could pretty much wrap it up.
1-0 to Hawk. Breaking ball high. 2-0.
I say wrap it up, but after what we saw yesterday, who knows?
Never considered it over.
No.
Well, the Sox, too, it felt dead in the water heading into the ninth the other night, and then they explode and walk it off. The night you weren't here.
Yeah, true.
2-0. Breaking ball called a strike. Inner half, 2-1.
I was tapped into you at PK's Bar and Grill.
I know you were.
I was tapped in. I was. By the way, I wasn't just at a restaurant. I had something going on that night. But it ended before the game was over. So I got to enjoy the last little bit.
Second and third, 2 gone in the ninth. And the 2-1. Got a fastball in there at the knees for a strike. Evens are up, 2-2. Cruz looking for a 3rd consecutive strikeout here. Two on the way. Breaking ball misses high and away. Now it's full. You do have somewhere to put him. And Carter, the Fredericksburg Nationals have lost.
Yeah, so at worst, the Sox will remain
two
back of first place.
3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Breaking ball down and away again. Back-to-back-to-back strikeouts out of Nathaniel Cruz. But the Hillcats plate 3. A rocky start to the ninth. It bites the Sox. The seal has been broken, and their work's cut out for them in the home half. 3-0 Lynchburg lead. Is there any magic left in these Red Sox bats? We're about to find out after this on MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Until the Sandman he'd come, the Sox better sleep with one eye open. Down 3-0, backs against the wall. Bottom of the ninth on a Saturday night in Salem, trying to make the comeback happen in an absolute pitcher's duel in a series that has been plagued with magic, chaos, defensive gems, timely hits, explosive hits, and everything you could ask for from one spectrum of baseball all the way to the other. 20-plus hits last night. Just 4 combined hits tonight. And it all comes down to the bottom of the ninth. 3-0, Hillcats in front. Red Sox ready to go. And a good spot in the order as well. 2, 3, 4, Nazan Zanatello, Brooks Brannon, Nellie Taylor Jr., all set to dig in. Giovanni Heater joined alongside Carter Hill with you. So glad you could join us, Carter. The Sox, if they're going to win it, it's going to be a 4th walk-off this week. And I kid you not, they've won every single game up to this point. 3 out of the 4, all via the walk-off.
And you got the middle of the order, too. Nazan Zanatello, Brooks Brannon, Nellie Taylor Jr. You just need a couple of base runners. That's something you really haven't been able to get at all today. So if Nazan can get on here, give yourself some momentum, that's exactly what you need.
First pitch on the way. And Zanatello takes a fastball high and in off the right arm of Renny Artiles, the 22-year-old righty who's 4-3 on the year with a 3.59 ERA in 28 games. He deals 1-0. Fastball misses high once again. Nazan just jolted the bat off his right shoulder. Thought better of it. It's 2-0.
Zanatello would be nice.
Yeah, you'll take that. He's 0 for 3 tonight. A line out, a ground out, and a strikeout. 2-0. Fastball high. 3 balls, no strikes for Nazan Zanatello.
We've seen some wonky things throughout the week.
Down 3 runs, 3-0 lead for Lynchburg. Just 4 combined hits. The 3-0. Taken for a strike at the top of the zone. It gets Artiles over at 86, and it's 3-1. Well, Nazan was taking all day long, ahead 3-0. There's the 3-1 pitch. Breaking ball, swing, and a miss. And all of a sudden, it's a full count at 3-2. Biggest pitch of the game, because it dictates the tide of this bottom of the ninth, whether the Sox have a base runner or one out. Payoff on the way. Rings him up at the top of the zone, strike 3. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Frank Jones pulls the trigger. I'll tell you what, Carter, it's half in, half out. You can't be upset about it.
It's a borderline one. Could have gone either way. It's just a tough break for Nazan. And Liam Carroll was definitely barking at Frank Jones there. Because it has been a little bit.
Here's Brooks Brannon. First pitch breaking ball curls back in over the heart of the plate. 0-1.
I think Frank Jones has called a good game today. There have been some moments where it has been inconsistent at the top. And that may have been the point.
0-1. Breaking ball, dials in there again, outer half, 0-2. Now you're in trouble if you're the Sox. Brooks behind in the count, one gone, nobody on, trailing by a trifecta of runs in the ninth. 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. You would have loved a base runner there, because it escaped the clutches of Clark behind the dish. And he didn't quite know where the ball went either. 1-2.
Again, just need one base runner to give you a little bit of a spark, if you will.
1-2. Misses outside, 96 with the heat. Evened up 2-2 for Brooks.
And obviously you just have one hit. It was the Kareem Ayubi 2-out single in the fifth that dunked into right center.
2-2. Drilled foul, right side, a screamer into the seats. Brooks stays alive. He's 0 for 2. He walked in the seventh. Made it to second on a failed pickoff attempt, but nothing following. 2-2 to Brooks. Misses down and away with a breaking ball. Boy, that could have gone either way. Half in, half out.
Brannon is the lone guy in the top 6 of the order that has reached today with that walk, as you referred to.
Sox with just one hit tonight. Payoff pitch. He swings, cranks it high, deep to right, running back Moreno, and it's off the tippy top of the wall. How did it not get out? Brannon loses his helmet around second, slides feet first into third. 1-out triple in the ninth, and the Sox have life.
Well, there's your spark. I'm with you. I don't know how that ball didn't get out. A high towering shot to right. I mean, when we say tippy top, there are some times where we give it that 2 to 3 feet wiggle room. No, this was like as tippy toppy as it gets. Off the we saw Franklin Ari's homer off the top of the wall earlier this year and bounce out of play. This one hit off the top of the wall and bounced back into play.
Well, it's all set up for Nelly Taylor Jr. He's 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. But 16 in blue has been dynamite for the Sox in the last couple of weeks. First pitch. Breaking ball nearly hits him high and in. 1-0.
Tying run still in the on-deck circle. Need another base runner. Nearly went oppo to Brooks Brannon.
1-0. Almost hit him again, high and in. This time a fastball at 96. It's 2-0. That's well off the plate.
Yeah. Infield, of course, playing back, though. Gladly trade the second out for the run.
2 balls, no strikes, the pitch. He swings, lifts it foul. Left side into the seats. 2-1 for Nelly. Nelly Taylor Jr. is homered twice this week. Had a jack on Tuesday, another one on Wednesday. They've come in timely spots in this series. Does he have another one here? 2-1. Fastball down and in, 3-1. Had the rest last night. 0 for 3 with a walk the night before. Double at a homer Tuesday. 3-1. Misses in the dirt. It's ball 4. That'll do just fine. Runners on the corners, one gone. And the tying runs at the plate for the Sox in the bottom of the ninth.
Tying run gets a crack. By the way, 5th career triple for Brooks Brannon. Gives the Sox some life. Nelly with the walk, and Marvin Alcantara just needs to kind of keep the train moving here.
Marvin Alcantara digs in from the right side. 0 for 3 tonight. Runners on the corners, one gone. First pitch to Marv. Runner takes off from first. Pitch misses high. Throw through to second. Not in time. Stolen base, Nelly Taylor Jr. Second and third for the Sox with a tying run at the plate.
Well, for the Hillcats, Taylor's run still does not matter. Like, they don't need to be focused on Nelly Taylor Jr. I actually didn't look. I didn't know if they were holding him on or not. I believe they were. Nelly took off. And here comes Tony Arnold. Like, Alcantara is what matters at the plate. Brandon, Nelly Taylor, if they score, so what? But you have to keep Alcantara from reaching and giving the Sox some more life.
It does not appear as though the Hillcats will be making a change here. Simply a conversation. And Carter, what is this dialogue in this dramatic moment in a week that's been full of them?
I was going to say, I mean, what would the ninth inning have been without any drama? By the way, Garrett Howe and Fernando Dewey thought they had Nelly Taylor, but kind of swiped that right arm with the swim move around.
Yeah.
The reason why he was safe. But the conversation may have been about that, where those two runners don't matter. Like, Artiles needs to worry about the hitter at the plate, and that's Alcantara, and then Danny Uten's on deck. Like, that's who he's going to be focused in on. No need to worry about the two on the base pass.
Alcantara's in. 1 ball, no strikes. 2nd and 3rd. The pitch. Fastball simmers at the top of the zone for a strike. 1-1. 1 gone. Tying run at the plate for the Red Sox. Bottom of the 9th, trailing it 3-0. 1-1 offering. He swings and nubs it foul right side. It's 1-2. Marvin Alcantara. 2 hits yesterday and a 2-for-3 outing. 0-for-3 tonight. Sox with just 2 hits. 1-2 on the way. Misses a hair off the plate at 82 with the breaking ball. Even at 2 apiece. Brandon at 3rd. Nelly Taylor Jr. at 2nd. 2-2 pitch. Misses downstairs and in with the fastball. And the count is full for Marvin Alcantara.
And you cannot walk him. Now, you can still be aggressive because, again, that runner at 3rd means nothing. So you can, if you want, still spike one in the dirt and try and induce that swing and miss.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a fastball dead down Broadway. And it's out number 2. Blew him away. I don't think he was expecting the fastball.
No, I don't think he was either.
Well, guess who's up to the plate? 22 in blue has been molded for moments like this all season long. Does the clutch kid have another magic moment in him? First pitch on the way. And a breaking ball misses upstairs, 1-0. Nathaniel Uten all season has delivered moment after moment in clutch situations for the Red Sox. 1-0. He swings and knifes it foul into the seats opposite side, 1-1. I take you back on 2 cool nights earlier this summer where he had back-to-back walk-offs on back-to-back nights. I take you to the bottom of the 8th yesterday. An absolutely massive bases-clearing double to tie the game. Here's the 1-1. He swings and drubs it foul, 1-2, and the Sox down to their final strike.
And a 7th homer here would be nice, too. Just want to extend the game, but if he leaves the yard again, we're knotted up.
2nd and 3rd for the Red Sox. 2 gone. 1-2 the count. Down to their final breath. The 1-2. Rings him up, strike 3. 96 on the outside corner. In an anticlimactic conclusion to one heck of a ball game. 3-0 the final score. Lynchburg wins it.
Yeah, a tough one for the Sox, right? I mean, it's hard to win with 2 hits. Now, they only surrendered 3. I mean, the pitching staff as a whole was tremendous for Salem today. Defensively, the Sox were tremendous. Just kind of ran into a little bit of a blip at the top of the 9th with the walks and the hit by pitches and then the E3. Came back to bite. Unfortunately, just a tough one for Salem. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
I don't think 3-0 really does justice as to how close the game truly was.
Yeah, I mean, there was nothing. Like, nothing. First 8 innings. Hillcats loaded the bases in the 3rd. And to the Sox's credit, they saved a run in, is it the 5th or the 6th with let's see, what inning was that? That was the 7th, actually, where Franklin already saved the run, ranging to his left and threw across to first by keeping the ball out of the outfield, and then Nelly Taylor Jr. dove and made that play to save the run with 2 outs. But, yeah, I mean, again, you only get 2 hits. Kareem Ayubi, hopefully, we're hoping for the best for Jason Churio as well, who went down on that play. And then also Brooks Brandon, the triple off the top of the wall. Unfortunately, that came with the Sox already down 3-zip, and then you do have second and third with 1 down, but you can't get the big hit after that. 2 strikeouts, and hey, still an opportunity tomorrow. The Red Nets lost, still 2 back in first place, and still got a chance to win the series, which was the goal coming into the week.
No doubt about it. We'll talk to you tomorrow, 2:40 pregame, 3:05 first pitch for the series finale between the Hillcats and the Red Sox. 3-0 the final score tonight. For everyone in the room to our right making the magic happen, our video production manager, Will Howell, my broadcast partner, Carter Hill, I'm Giovanni Heater saying so long and good night. This has been a presentation of Red Sox baseball on MILB TV.
Today's broadcast has been a presentation of the MILB, Diamond Baseball Holdings, and the Salem Red Sox. Be sure to keep up with the Red Sox at MILB.com/Salem. And we'll see you next time.